Okay, guys, welcome to the call. It is Tuesday, April 17th, and and I will unmute you, Ashley, here in just a second. A lot of us are on our final leg of the reboot. We started Sunday night with some Keto Calm tea, went into Monday. We have a reboot kit that we get in the mail, and it really makes something I thought would be impossible for even the average person possible. And we have a major support group and team. And as you document your journey and post on social media, using your stories throughout the day, it's an easy way to create attraction and curiosity and get the conversation out there, because it definitely spikes interest. So with that being said, we're going to also, on the day that we have the mental focus, they dropped us a 17% off sale. Not only that, it's extended to tomorrow. So the first thing I want to challenge you with is, if you are looking at the Prove It business, and if you are thinking about joining tonight with the 17% off sale, don't think very hard, all right? Get in here, and I want you to pretend right now that I'm having this conversation with you. And this is what it looks like to set up your business, okay? You came in this probably because you had an authentic experience with the product. It gave you some amazing benefits, and you got excited about sharing it. If you thought you could share it with more than 2 people, then you thought, why not? Why not create some time, freedom, flexibility, financial freedom in my life? I know in this day and age, we're working hard. I've been in the position personally where I was a personal trainer, training 9 hours a day, coming home, paying gym cuts, paying babysitters, barely making the bills. I have a passion for helping people work out of a job where they don't have to go to work, especially moms or even fathers who want to participate more at home in the family life and create residual lasting income. Okay, I love this business. I love this industry. I love helping people get to their goals and to that next level. I love this company. I love the culture. I love the passion. I love this technology. I love how it's changing lives. And I'm super excited to just have you here tonight and have you feel kind of the heart of Prove It. Want to let you know, if you're brand new to the business, if you have just joined or you're looking at joining, as soon as you get your cloud account set up, I want you to go in the store and I want you to look at the next upcoming event for Keto Academy and more. The science at Keto Academy, the speakers are top in the world. It will validate your belief in the product, and you need that to be successful. The other thing it will do and more, we know that part of success here is, like I said, believing in the industry, and you're going to get to be around people who came in 9 months and started making 6-figure incomes because they worked hard, they had a dream, they had a passion, and they weren't scared to chase it. Okay, the industry works. And if you doubt it, then you need to get yourself right away to an event where you can see all the validation of people having success here. The other one is the product. You need belief not only in the industry, but the product and the company that you are with. And you will get that validation, I promise, on the product at Keto Academy. And you will, sorry, I'm going to mute everyone out here, and you will get the validation that you need in the company. You will understand the spirit and the culture of Prove It, and how when we're delivering this ketone operating system into people's bodies, we really have a heart and a spirit to set them up to be the best version of themselves. And so with that, we bring in people like Mel Robbins and Tony Robbins' business stage partner, Joseph McClendon, and we do intensive personal development. And because of the way that you will be served and your life will be changed by these events, you will grasp the spirit of the company in which you just joined. And the third one is personal development, which is the other reason why you got to get to the events, because it is your own personal development that will hold you back from working your own business. Okay. Here's the catch-22. We are trying to get out of 9-to-5s and caps at work. Okay. This starts as a part-time engine and it gets connected to the vehicle you already have. And the more you work it in the pockets of your life, the more you see it reward. Okay. And coming away from a full-time job actually means you have to be a self-starter. You have to be willing to get up a little bit earlier in the morning and get your head right and get motivated and get ready to go out and go for no's. You have to be willing to put in that work. And you should have within this organization the support system and the team that are going to lead you through daily methods of operation, DMOs. Those DMOs are going to help you grow as a person and be able to take your business to the next level. With most of the people I see in a stagnant period, a lot of it is they're sometimes reading a lot of personal growth, but they're not putting action into their job every day. There's a place where what we learn and what we conceptualize becomes the power into working our businesses. And so you need it all. You need the personal growth, you need the understanding and belief in the product and the industry, and you have to have a work ethic to be able to get up and have conversations with people every single day, whether you feel good or not, because you build a pipeline. When a 17% off sale like today comes, you've got a lot of people to follow up. If you didn't have anyone to follow up with today, then send some messages out tonight and follow up tomorrow because the sale is still there. So this is why we're pulling together here. So with that being said, okay, and let's see, Ashley, right? Is that who I was talking? Thank you. Right below Stephanie. That's perfect. Okay, so Ashley, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brand new promoter who just came in the Prove It business, and Ashley just act like today is day one. And I want you guys to take copious notes on the questions that I'm asking her and then the direction that I'm giving her as her coach to get started. The last thing we want to do in our businesses is sign someone up with an experience pack and then be like, let me know if you need anything. See ya. Okay. Like if you know, we've got to immediately from sign up, develop engagement, develop connection. And it's your job to give them direction because they don't know what they're doing. And if this was your store, I used to manage a Starbucks. If this was my store, I spent 2 weeks on the floor the first week was sitting down at tables teaching someone. The second week was having them stick to my hip and follow me around and do, I do, we do, you do. So why in this business would we not give strong, direct coaching? We got to meet people face to face. You need your own Zoom room. You got to be able to be a coach. We can, sell lots of boxes of ketones to people all day long. But if you want a massive business, you have to be willing to build the relationships with your customers, find out the pain point in their life, find out the need. Because listen, everybody needs more money. Everybody needs more time. Everybody wants better relationships and adventures and trips and travel with their families and better experiences, or to put money into more of their heart's passions. But if you're not asking those questions with people you're around every day, you won't bring in new promoters into your business because they won't see the need to join a business with you. It's through connection. It's through relationship. Once you start getting into those conversations, it's then about introducing them to your team, to your community, giving them that connection, and then coming in with direct coaching on how they can be successful too. It's a long hill with just lots of customers, and that's great. But if you're here to work a business, you're going to have to be a coach, and you're going to have to build a team, and you're going to have to build community with people. Okay, so tonight I'm going to just pretend like Ashley just signed in, and I'm going to kind of walk you through. We've never done this before, so I'm going to kind of walk you through a mock conversation of what that can be. So Ashley, I hope you're not crazy. I know I am, so it'll be okay. I'm going to unmute you. Okay. Okay. So actually, here's what we're going to do. Stephanie, you just signed in Ashley, who is going to be a rock star. And you have just connected me on a 3-way Zoom call. Hey, Abigail, I've got this brand new promoter. She's amazing. Okay, you do it. Why am I doing? You know.
Exactly. Hey, Abigail, this is my friend Ashley. She just signed up. She's in Georgia right now, and she is already cheering and caring so much. I just wanted to introduce you to Ashley. This is my mentor and rock star, Abigail, and I'm just going to I'm going to mute myself out and let y'all talk for a minute.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Stephanie. Ashley, it's so nice to meet you. How are you today?
It's really nice to meet you. Doing well?
Good. I'm so excited you've joined our team. The first thing I want to know about you, so I know your name. I know you're from Georgia. I'm writing notes because my memory is awful, and I know if I write it, I can remember it better. But I want to know right now one thing about you that you could tell me about yourself that maybe not too many people know. Like, what would you want me to know about you, Ashley?
I would say that, are we talking like a better aspect or just in general?
No, you can tell me, you know what? When I first got out of college, I had a huge passion for coaching women's basketball, and I was a strength and conditioning coach, and I'm missing that coaching piece or that working with people and help, like anything that says maybe an experience in your life that shows me a little insight into who you are, your heart.
Okay, so I did go to college. I did not finish because I could not put my head to where I wanted to go. I originally started college to be a nurse, and through a lot of things that have challenged me in my life, I decided that that's not the field that I needed to go into. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to run my own business, but I am too scared of falling on my face.
Awesome.
Now I'm a store manager at a retail location here in Georgia, and I'm just too scared to branch out and be my own boss.
Okay. All right. Hey, Stephanie, are we going to get her to more? Okay, perfect. Because Ashley, at more, we're going to squash the fear. But I have a great book, and Stephanie and you guys, let's connect in a 3-way message after this and drop me your address, because Ashley, we all start in a place of fear, and I believe you can have an entrepreneurial spirit to you, but when you're first launching, it's scary, and we all start in a place of fear. And so I've been there, I've done that, and I didn't know anything about this industry or network marketing in general when I first began. And so I dove into a few really good books that got my mindset right and got me excited. One of the first ones that I'm just going to give you is there's two books I want you to write down, and I'm going to send you one of them. But one of them is called Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone. And it really changed my mindset that everybody is selling something every day, whether it's an idea or whether it's me trying to convince my daughter of something. We're all selling something. And so we can take the word sell out and we can just say, get ready to share your authentic journey and passion with people, in the ketone conversation. The other book I'm going to send you is called Go for No. And it's just about finding positivity and you showing up with courage to work your business every day. Really getting in there with conversations with people and asking them and building that, and not leaving till you've gotten no, and then rejoicing in that because you were the one who showed up with courage to work your business that day. So it's just you know, what you're experiencing is absolutely normal. And all we got to do now is grow in this mindset. So thanks for sharing that with me. It helps me. I will now remember your name, and I'll remember where you're from, and I will remember what your heart is like by you just being vulnerable in that moment. And that's what we need right now, is just that connection to get you started. So are you open to me giving you some direct coaching right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. What I want to know is, first, I already know why you want this business. You really just answered that for me. Do you want to go fast or slow?
I want to go slow so that I know that I'm doing what I need to do and reaching the people that I need to reach.
So
and making sure I'm making a connection with them.
You want to be well trained, and you want to be good at what you do.
Yes.
Yeah. And you want process and replication, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. We can help you reach more people, especially if that's your heart. And what you need to do is lean in heavy to Stephanie and I, because in your next 30 days, we don't need you to know a single thing about ketones. We don't need you to know a single thing about the comp plan. We're going to make sure you understand your gaming system on how to go pro and go MVP through a video and a back office. But you don't need to know anything. What you need to know how to do is just have some conversations with people, meet them at their needs, and then I'm going to teach you how to run the play that works, and then you're going to pull in support. And in the first 30 days, you get treated like a princess. You don't do anything but get people on the bike, and Stephanie and we're going to pedal for you. Okay. Can you do that?
Absolutely.
Right. Pretend like I don't know you and that you're already having a mixer tonight and closing promoter who's closing promoters.
Well, it wasn't mine. It wasn't mine. I was sitting in to see how it goes because I am new at this. I've only been a promoter for Thursday last week was when I signed up. I haven't had my first person sign up yet. So I am still new at it, but I do have my first one on Sunday.
Okay. The fact that you're there and you're getting mentored and you're on this call and you're doing this to me, that tells me you want to go a little bit faster, but you want it to be right. Would that be correct?
Maybe. I think I just feel like I'm in a whirlwind right now. I don't know.
Absolutely. And that's what we're here for. It is. So first thing I want you to do is download the Prove It Pulse. And you're probably all right. Just pretend, okay, all right.
I have.
Okay. Say, okay, we'll do that. Okay. The Prove It Pulse is your lifeline. It's your communication. When you wake up in the morning, to check it. When you go on your lunch break or you're in the afternoon, check it. Before you go to bed at night, check it. Because if you're not checking it, you'll miss sales. You may miss someone new that comes into your community. You may even miss, potentially, if you're a workhorse and things out, a customer order. I'm going to, Ashley, I got to read. Okay. And then sometimes you do get logged out of your Prove It Pulse. So when you're checking it, you may not always get alerts. So it's your job to make it part of your daily methods of operation, your DMO, to check your pulse every morning when you wake up, noon and night. Okay. It is your communication. It lets you know when our team trainings are. We have Monday training at 11 CST. We have Wednesday trainings. We have big calls on Monday and Tuesday nights. After this call tonight, it's Ketone Clarity with Dr. Mary Newport, who helped with Alzheimer's, 431-143. And that'll be a great call for you, Ashley, to invite any customers that you've been talking to onto that call. The concept is you talk and then you invite, where you let someone else do the heavy lifting, because like we said, you don't need to know anything right now. You just need to know where your resources are. So Prove It Pulse, if you're not engaged on that, you don't know where to go to learn how to do the job and where to plug in. The next thing is, what date do we need to hit your Go Pro and Go MVP?
I don't know.
Okay. What happens when that's okay. What happens when you come in is you have 14 days from the time you hit the promoter button before your go challenge begins.
And I hit that today because I have someone ordering for the 17.
Okay, perfect. Then what you're going to do is, and Stephanie's going to write this down because every single person that I would personally enroll, I would write down in my calendar their Go Pro and Go MVP myself because I'm locked in. Okay, so if today is the 17th, I need you to write this down, then 14 days from now is going to be your Go Pro, okay? And what I'm going to do, because we're doing a training call, is just take 1 minute and I'm going to go over there for everybody to see. So I'm going to mute you for just a second. Okay, so she's already got her promoter pack. She's going to go into her cloud. That's how you get back on. Okay, so what she's going to do is go to her rewards right here. And then what she has is a Go Pro and Go MVP boxes right here. And so from the time that the Go button is on your home screen, I wouldn't hit it till you have an order. If you're brand new into this business, like I know there's a girl on here, Anna, I think, who just signed in today. You're not going to hit that button until you know you have a customer order or promoter to put in. You got a couple days to kind of get them ready, maybe get out some 10-pack experiences. If you don't have your pack yet, you're working with your coach and maybe and you're pre-selling them. You're telling people, hey, I'm going to get my box in, I'm going to get my promoter pack in about 3 days. And as soon as it comes in, I'll get you a 10 for 60. If you're in Canada, I think it's like 85, a 10 pack. Do you want me to put your name down for that? You can go ahead and collect money for those sample packs through PayPal, collect their address and get them in a row, get your ducks lined up. Some people, that close inner circle, you could go ahead and just say, hey, I love this product. And actually, I'm skipping ahead. So right here is your GoPro. You can drop that down and it will say the expiration period. So if Ashley had hit her go button today, in 14 days, she has to put in 2 customers, personal customers. That's called a unique personally enrolled customer. That means they're going to order from her link. And then she'll get, and that'll be volume. If you want to know what products and what their volume is, on the home screen, which I don't want to get too far off point, under the downloads, there is a paper that assigns the volume to the product. So BV is bonus volume. So if you ordered a 30 pack of Keto OS Orange, that's 100 BV. If you sold a box of Max, that's 80 BV. If you had cream, that's 60 BV. Okay, so it adds up. You have to have at least 2 customers. If you put in 1 promoter on the experience pack, that's 650 BV. So you can see in your first 14 days, it would be wise to get a promoter at the experience pack, 2 customers, and then guess what? TV means that if that 1 promoter you brought in sold a couple boxes, that's team volume. So that would count towards the 1,000 team volume. So now you're already working in a team with a group to hit bonuses, and that's fun. After that, it simply doubles in the Go MVP period. In your first 30 days, you're just going to get those 2 promoters. You have to have 4 customers, and Those 2 promoters could get a little bit of volume, and they could help you reach the 2,000 in TV. If you don't get any promoters, guys, you're selling a lot of boxes of ketones. So it's important to put people in 3-way messages, because guess who's going to have confidence right now to ask people if they want to join your business because they had a conversation with them and found some transferable skills? Your sponsor, your coach who's been here a year or 2. You may not have the confidence yet, and it comes over time as you see the success, but your coach does. So when you first come in this business, you want to borrow your coach's confidence. You want to get them in 3-way connection messages. That's also, like I said, on the job training, where you're showing up to get trained every day, that you've built a little rapport, asked what they know about ketones and ketosis, matched them with a resource or 2. Let's say you don't know what resources there are. That's when you say, hey, I have no idea. I showed you the campfire video, but I don't know any answers past that. Let me connect you with the girl who has been taking ketones longer than me. And I like that verbiage because I don't really like upline. We don't say upline. We don't say sponsor. I say coach in business, but when I'm talking to other people, I just say my friend who's been taking them longer than me. That sounds good enough. So then you can drop them in a 3-way chat and let them be confident and help close that for you. Here's the thing. Your coach can't get people on the bike. That's your network. That's your business. But they can pedal. They can pedal. So you have to build the rapport. Ask, what do you know about ketones and ketosis? Share a campfire video. And then would you like to get started on a 10-day trial today? I'll have it to me in 3 days. Or do you want to just order, this is what I take, the keto cream and the raspberry lemonade. Those are my 2 go-tos. If they have any questions, knock them in a chat. So that's your GoPro and Go MVP. And Stephanie, would you drop the Go Fast video in the chat comments? Because if you're brand new to this business and you haven't watched the Go Fast video, that needs to be priority. So I'm going to stop this share. And what we've done is we have found out the date of her GoPro. Her sponsor has it. The date of her Go MVP. And let me say this. If somehow you signed in and you're not being supported by your immediate sponsor and you're not getting high directive, ask who else you can get that from. Okay? We don't want anyone to come in and fail. And sometimes a sponsor isn't always a coach. And if Ashley just came in the business and she brought in another girl tomorrow into the business, we don't want Ashley coaching right away with this girl, because Ashley's got to go run and hit her MVP and get more people on the bike. So Stephanie now has 2 girls when she's fully capable of handling at the same time, running to a GoPro, Go MVP, and getting connected in messages. So don't think just because you bring a promoter in right away that you don't know, like you have a sponsor and you have a coach, and you want a coach to help you launch your business. So find that. Okay, so we got the date of the GoPro and Go MVP. Now, Ashley, pretend like we're on day 1. Okay, I want you to put your drama hat on. Okay, all right. Ashley, do you have your phone on you right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Because we're on a Zoom call on the laptop. Okay, Ashley, what was your best experience with ketones?
I would have to say I used to have sleep insomnia really bad, and that is no more. And I've also lost 17 pounds.
Well, congratulations, number 1. Number 2, do you have a shaker bottle or a ketone pack standing by?
Not currently, because I'm hiding.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, let's say.
But I do have my shaker bottle downstairs.
Let's say it was right there, and if we weren't doing a recording Zoom call. What I would have you do, Ashley, is this: have you hold up this or a packet. I'm just telling you right now, face shots studies show they get a ton more views and likes. So in a launch post to create curiosity, pull your kid in there with you, pull yourself, like give a good face shot. And just what you're going to do, Ashley, is you're going to share a blip about your best one or two benefits with ketones. So literally, here's what you're going to say, Ashley. I want you to take a picture. Snap. All right. Oh my goodness. I have been struggling with sleep insomnia for this past decade, and I have been wanting to lose fat for so long. I started drinking this, and I cannot even believe I'm saying I am sleeping well, and I am down 17 pounds of fat. Holy goodness. Incredible. That's it. We did not say, check out my ketones. We didn't say, I'm now with a new company, prove it. Here's my link, order from me, this stuff works. Like, we're not spamming. What we just did is we shared an authentic experience out to your social media. And let's now watch Stephanie and I want you to tag Stephanie and we're going to help today. We're launching your business today. So we're going to watch and see who likes it. And if anybody says, what is that? Say, hey, on the run, I'll PM you later. Okay. Don't answer them in public, because then everyone else driving by is going to assume, oh yeah. And you don't sell people anything by spraying them. It is a personal message on the back end. I make some great posts sometimes and nothing. Okay. I watch the likes, I watch the comments, and a lot of times I'm chasing it and saying, hey, I saw you liked my comment. Thank you so much for the interaction on my page. Have you ever heard of ketones and ketosis? I'm floored. And then no matter what they say, yes, I have, no, I haven't. Most of the time it's, I've heard of keto, not really sure about ketones. Say, you know what, this has been such a blessing to me. If I shared with you a 4-minute video, would you take a look at it and let me know if anything in there is something that you're experiencing or want to experience? And then you're going to drop the campfire video. Now, you've already come into the business and you've got your refer code set up, right, Ashley?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. So in your back office under the homepage, if someone wants to sign in as a promoter with you, what is your refer code, Ashley?
A Murphy.
amurphy.proveitnow.com. It gives them the option. It gives them a promoter link. When I'm just talking to customers, I send them amurphy.shopketo.com. It's just a nice shop site, because I don't want anyone joining my business as a promoter if I haven't talked to them, if I don't know them, if I haven't interviewed them for the opportunity. Someone snuck in last week. They hit promoter. It was just a cold one. That doesn't happen often, guys. And I reached out and I said, hey, are you looking at a business? And she was like, well, I figured I'd get a discount if I went promoter. And so she's ordering product. She's probably going to love it. And she said, if I love it, I may sell it. But here's what happened. We're now blowing her 14 days and probably her go challenge, because I'm not going to rush her through a process with her experience. I know if I rush people, they're not going to launch right. So I want her to have the experience and understand what she's doing and commit to me as a coach before I commit to her. So that's why I send the Shop Keto link when customers are going to order, so I can avoid that. If you're going to send your campfire video, here's what I suggest, Ashley. I suggest you go to the Prove It Facebook page, and then and make sure, this is another note, you've got your Pulse downloaded. I want you to go to the Prove It Facebook page and hit like and follow, have it be see first. And then I would share the campfire video through that, because I just hate when people throw links at me. And so I typically will share that campfire video also. I don't really like when they request a 5-day experience, because I want to give them a 10-pack experience. And then they're like, what? It's not free. And it's just an awkward conversation explaining it. So that's why I send the campfire video through the Facebook page. Then after that, Ashley, if they ask you any questions, I want you to use that language. You know what? Great question. I'm not really sure of the answer. I really just started drinking it and sharing it, but I'm going to connect you with my friend Stephanie. And then Stephanie can come on and sell your 10-day for you. And she can tell that person, they can drop in you need to have a PayPal or Venmo link ready, because we want to sell your pack out as quick as possible. That means in week 2, we're following up with everyone. And in, 2.5 weeks, we're closing everyone. So if we can sell out that experience packs, we have now 20 10-day experiences out into 20. Did I say 20?
Yeah.
20. Is that right? Okay, cool. All right. Out into the community. And week 3, maybe we're buying another experience pack and reloading. I don't want you to spend that money, Ashley. I want you to save it, because that money is the investment to start your business. We'll make your money back through the GoPro and Go MVP bonuses. We'll make you money through the bonuses. I don't want you making that money to go spend off your experience pack, because I need you to stay loaded with product if you're going to work this business every day. So it's kind of a one-time investment to get that big package. It gets you benefits. It gets you double direct commissions. It gets you a rank 5 pass for a year. But who cares about that? We're going to get you to rank 5. But we want you every day to have trial experiences. So I need you to take that money and reinvest it into another pack, so you can show up at your job every day and try and sell these. So then you can build a pipeline and follow up and close people to a link. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. Okay, finally, so we made your Facebook status. Stephanie and I are, call it, in the gutter with you today, working our boots off because we launched your business. And to give you guys an idea, part of another DMO is, once you start accumulating customers, is maybe 2 or 3 a day. Help them post a testimony, just like you would help a promoter launch their business with a testimony, because you can help their customers order. If their customers on a smart ship and they get 2 smart ships, you've just helped them get free product. They're going to be faithful. And if they made a mess and accidentally get 5, they're going to join your team. Okay. So this type of coaching, where I just told her to take a picture and create her story and post it, and I'm in the back end with her getting connected and messages, we can run that play all day long with customers and promoters. And if this is what you do when you show up for your job, you're going to go somewhere. Okay. So, think about it. Prompt them sometimes. Has it been energy? Has it been fat loss? Has it cleared your mom brain? Lifted the brain fog? Help you sleep? Like, just think about the benefits on the box, and you have to help them formulate it, or they'll never post it. I promise you that. Okay. That's kind of the social media launch. Another way to launch is have a mixer. What's awesome is if you can attend one first. You can see how it's set up. But Ashley, within your, first 2 weeks, I would say, I want you to schedule a mixer with Stephanie, literally on a calendar, and we will go over the details of it. I have a video on mixers. All you're going to need to do is sample product. You can have some downloads from the back office printed out. And it'd be awesome if you had 1 or 2 customers who've had experiences show up and just introduce them to people and talk. But if not, you got to start somewhere. So you just invite your friends over and have them drink it and share your story. And then Stephanie's going to zoom in that night and introduce her to them. and she's going to be your third party credibility, just like she would on a social media launch. So now you've got two different areas. You've got a mixer, and we can sell that 10-pack, those 10 packs out of your mixer that night. And we can work with Stephanie and myself every day to work your social media outlet. And, you know, we can even look for a booth in your local area. If we feel threatened, we're not going to sell out that pack and make your money back. All we want to do is get that pack out fast, connect people to resources, information, close them up on what flavor they like the best, and then get out more experiences. Keep building the pipeline. Keep showing up every day and building the pipeline. So we have lots of social media trainings that we do where we're going to show you how to engage with people, add people to your Instagram, go comment and like on people's stuff daily, get in conversations and build rapport with people, because we don't always want to go in and just say, hey, what do you know about ketones and ketosis? Like, that's not cool. Hasn't ever been, but we want to build rapport with people first. And really, hold on, I'm almost there. I got my stuff in another place. Just a second. I gotta hit all my bullets. Okay. Okay. I want you to go also today. We're going to go to the Prove It Facebook page. And one thing that you can do on your laptop is there is a button to the right and it says invite. Ashley, what I want you to do is I want you to go and start inviting everyone you know to like the Prove It Facebook page. Here's why, is because they're going to see that invite come from you. They may or may not accept it, but someday if they will, and they see something that scrolls in their news feed and it strikes their curiosity, they're going to equate that back to you and they're going to ask you about it. So you're giving yourself a great shot at just getting out in front of people with all things health, keto, ketosis, lifestyle, inspiring stuff. As you're inviting people, I want you to jog down a list of names, because right now I want to ask you, do you know 2 or 5 people that right off the bat you would want to connect me with in some 3-way chats? And if I let you just sit here, you may think of like 4 or 5. But if I send you over to the Facebook Prove It page and I have you watch a couple Inspire On videos and I have you scroll through a little bit, then I have you go start inviting your friends, you're going to start going, oh yeah, her, she struggles with this. She's depressed. She's had thyroid issues. She's Hashimoto. She's not sleeping. And keto helps all that. And as you go through that, I want you to write their names on a piece of paper. Let's get 100 names written down. And you're taking action as you're doing it. So you're not just sitting there with a piece of paper and pen and not moving your business forward, writing down names that you may never contact. Each name you write down, you are sharing and exposing them to Prove It through that Facebook page. Ask them too, hey, I just shared a page with you. We're trying to get my company's page up to go find how many likes and say a bigger number by the end of the month. Would you mind liking it? Like, when people ask me to like pages, I'm not actually offended. I'll look at it to see if I'm interested in it. So then as you are messaging them that, make sure you take good shots of your ketones and your lifestyle that day, because what you've done is you've turned the algorithm.
People to share them and actually watch them. As a new promoter, I'd be overwhelmed.
Oh, sorry, Lisa. It is overwhelming, but we got a recording so everybody can go back to it. So as you're doing that, you're going to be able to see all your contacts, to make that first exposure and possibly catch some stuff back. Okay. So finally, pay attention. Also, everybody, most people have good support groups, okay? Lots of the COCs have good Voxer groups, good support groups. And we'll make sure you're in that and that you get any support and guidance that you need. But for now, we're just really going to focus hard and get busy on your GoPro and Go MVP. Do you have any questions, Ashley?
No, ma'am. I'm going to have to get you or Stephanie to send me some notes because I didn't have any paper as I'm quarantined.
That's okay. That's totally okay. I totally ran through that, but guys, and obviously we just heard that could be overwhelming. Listen, it will be overwhelming. But if you were starting a brand new job, would you rather be overwhelmed and take notes and get the info that you need, or to be just thrown out there and say, good luck? Like if you've ever started a new job, like I remember getting a manual this thick in insurance and having to do a month of studying and testing. Like it's slow. We're going to give you support and play-by-play action, but it's really important that we go through these steps to make sure people have the polls. They're connected to the Facebook page. They know how to get on the calls and engage. They know how to create a curiosity post. They know how to run the play that works. They understand their links. They understand GoPro, Go MVP. We can keep it really simple for them by just being their closer. But these things are, it's just dotting the I's and crossing the T's. And it's also why we do a new promoter training every Sunday night after a Ketone 101. We didn't this week because we did a keto reboot launch. But next Sunday, you'll have that. And then tomorrow night, we're also doing a new promoter one-on-one. For those of you crushing the sale and bringing in new promoters, you can get back on again tomorrow night and hear from another mug and see the way, that they would go through and they would talk to a brand new promoter. It's personal. It's a connection. It's a Zoom call. It's a good launch. And it's a staying in their pocket as they run in the first 30 days and really supporting them, connecting them, not just to yourself, but to the coach above and the coach above. So with that being said, thank you guys for joining on the call tonight. Hope that helped. And yes, we will get this recording out. Have a good one.
Thank you, Abigail.
Thanks.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank y'all. Y'all are great. Thank you so much.
Tell Lori, give her a big old hug for me.